Hello everybody, welcome back to Huddersfield Town Fan TV for another video. And in today's video I am going to be speaking about the latest rumour which broke yesterday of our potential next Huddersfield Town manager. Yes, we're going to get into that. I'm going to share my thoughts when I get up the article that was released yesterday from the Football League World. And yes, we're going to go through it and share my thoughts. And I would love to hear your thoughts as well as always, guys. But first, before I do get into the video itself, I'm not going to lie, guys. You know, at the moment, I'm feeling very demoralised in general. So apologies if I do sound downbeat on the videos and the live shows. But I do want to continue uploading, as it does give me that sense of purpose and escape from reality. Plus, I don't want to let you all down because, you know, the support that I'm receiving at the moment and recently, you know, it has gone up again, the support, and, you know, that has come with my consistency and everything. And yeah, so I appreciate everybody out there. I just wanted to say thank you, everybody in my YouTube community, that, you know, that is just kept me going, really, and supporting the channel and liking and subscribing as well. It does honestly mean a lot to me. So yeah, did want to kind of say that. Obviously, I suppose any consolation, the weather is nice at the moment, so it does lift you up slightly. But yeah, just not really feeling great at the moment. I know I'll come on camera and I might seem alright, guys, but inside I'm not really that great. I just come on here to have an escape and just to escape from the reality, because I think that what I've found is when I have taken breaks before, it hasn't really made any difference. I've become even more isolated, and so yeah, that's why I want to keep doing it and have a purpose that I can just keep, you know, do my YouTube every day and just focus on something else other than the reality. But anyway, that is it. That's all I'm going to say on the matter, really, guys. But I just want to let you guys know, to be honest, I've always been transparent with you all, and I hope you appreciate that. Also, I do have another announcement as well. As some of you may have seen on my socials the past few weeks, obviously the complete rebrand of the channel was scheduled for this morning, but I have decided to push it forward until around June, July, to be honest with you guys. Partly because I just don't think the timing is right at the moment, after a demoralising season especially. You know, I just don't think the timing is right to do that. I think hopefully by June, July time, things will be looking up for us a little bit as a club. We can only hope, because it's more hope than expectation right now, let me tell you that. But yes, I'm going to push it back. I've not got a date set yet. Obviously, I will announce it in due course. But at the moment, I'm just going to put it to June, July time. So yeah, that is it. So you're going to have to wait a little bit longer to see that complete rebrand of the channel. I'm excited to bring it to the channel as well. But yes, all that's done with now, guys, so let's get into the video. If you do like the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and get your comments in down below. I would love to hear from you all in the comment section. But look, yeah, yesterday news broke that Huddersfield Town were reportedly interested in appointing St Mirren boss Stephen Robinson as our new manager. According to Alan Nixon, who is a recognised journalist, anyone across the EFL knows who he is. He isn't, you know, he's obviously something that everybody knows. A bit 50-50 with whether he gets things right or not, though, to be fair, guys. He does get some things right, but he also doesn't get things right as well. So, but I did thought that I should just report on this because, yeah, it's just something that I wanted to make clear about how I feel about the situation, if it is true. Now, we have apparently made the Northern Irishman Robinson our top target and are hopeful of getting a deal concluded after a lengthy period without a permanent boss, as we know. Now, there is competition apparently, that's what we've been told. I don't know why, but there is. League One newcomers Cardiff City are also reporting interest, as well as QPR of the Championship are also believed to be keeping an eye on Robinson's situation. Now, I I just don't understand this one bit at all. You know, if you look at his record, you know, he just anybody that isn't aware, he has been in the EFL before at the likes of Morecambe and Oldham. At Morecambe, though, he was horrendous. His win percentage for both clubs actually is absolutely shocking. You know, if you look at Morecambe, he had 41 games. It only lasted 41 games, which sums it up really, doesn't it? He won 10, drawn 9, and lost 22. His win percentage, 24.39%. It is absolutely atrocious. Oldham only got 33 games at Oldham, won 8, drawn 10, and lost 15, 24.24%. It's horrendous. I mean, for me, first things first, we simply can't hire this guy, as it'll be an absolute disaster. You know, if you think you're going to pull the wool over our eyes with this kind of appointment, Nagel and co, then there's nothing coming. Talk about lack of ambition, by the way, going for somebody that has ultimately failed in the AFL. I want ambition. And when I say ambition, I mean somebody that is capable of getting us out of this league, first and foremost. And we're supposedly interested in someone who's struggled in League 2 with Morecambe as his last job in the EFL. Are you actually crazy? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And I think if they do go ahead with an absolute nobody, really, like Stephen Robinson, there'll be absolute uproar in this fan base, let me tell you. Next season really could end in relegation with this appointment. That's how I feel. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. Nagel and Edwards can't be trusted. They can't be trusted. And until I actually see good decisions being made, they won't be trusted, because trust is supposed to be earned, not just because they have good intentions, and not because he's put a lot of money into the club, and not because he's saved the club. No. We need positive changes at this football club, and this won't be a good start if we appoint this guy as manager, as far as I'm concerned. Now, if you want to get people to renew their season tickets, this appointment will not get bums on seats, and it will not entice people to renew either, I'm afraid. I mean, to be fair, I've been on social media and seen that people that have already renewed. I don't know why they've renewed yet, by the way, because I'm waiting until the last second. If I am going to renew, I'm going to renew late last, but I want to see what action is going to be taken first. But some that have renewed have said if he gets appointed, this Robinson guy, then they won't. Well, they'll try and get the money back, and you know, try and get the money back for renewal, which sums it up really. Now, look, for me, any manager from Scottish football is so uninspiring. I'm going to be honest. The appointment needs to excite fans. Give us something. Give us some positivity, some optimism. And I'm afraid, well, we've already said this, they can't get this decision wrong. They cannot get another manager wrong. Because if they do, then this club, there's a potential relegation next season. They've already said the consequences of not getting this manager right will be crucial to our future as a club. And I'm not being dramatic there, guys. People can say that I am, but I'm not. That is the reality. We cannot keep hiring and firing managers left, right and centre. It is not sustainable. We need a manager that is the right one, goes into the new season, goes into pre-season, full pre-season, and then hits the ground running as soon as the season begins. That's what we need, not somebody that we're hoping for the best of doing well. No, we need to go out there and get somebody that can actually get promotion out of this league. And yes, I know that, really, is it going to entice managers to come here after the shambles that everybody's aware of in the past 2 years? It's not going to do, is it really? You've seen what the structure and the zero structure and plan has been. It's not going to entice managers, and I get that. Now, it seems to me like the David Wagner's situation is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Now, it always seems to be as well, by the way, guys, when we need a new manager, David Wagner's always mentioned, and I just think that there's too many people on social media, on X especially, pretending to be ITKs and pretending that they know what's going on. No, you don't. You're just stirring up rubbish and causing absolute chaos. I don't think that David Wagner was ever on the cards, really, if I'm being honest with you. I know he was on the I know he's the favourite. Well, he was the favourite when I checked last to be the manager, but I just think people are just making up rumours for the sake of it, if I'm being honest with you. But if we're not going to get him, then we need to get somebody that, look, we're not going to get any better than what he achieved. You know, we're not going to get any better than what he did. But we still want somebody. We don't want to go from one extreme to the other. We want a manager that can get us out of this league, right? And that's it. And for me, just going back to Robinson, it's alright getting a couple of good wins in Scotland, but the reality is, he's always failed in England. His win percentage, as I've already said, is shocking. Is this really the guy to come in and take a really tough League One job with the high expectations and succeed? I absolutely think not. Absolutely not. I think if you look at it this way, we can't afford another gamble. And fans' patience is completely depleted. There is no hiding behind that. We've suffered enough as a fan base. We don't deserve to suffer even more. We need either a proven manager, or who's going to give a club a lift and some optimism. Just something to get behind. It's not asking too much, is it? And like I said, if the club hierarchy at our club wants a club in League 2 or lower, why don't they just come out and admit it, guys? Going for an SPL manager, and the Scottish Premier League SPL, by the way, doesn't strike confidence of going anywhere other than down and fast. And at this point, guys, I'm going to be honest, it feels like they're doing their absolute best to keep sinking the club further and further down. It's like it's being done on purpose at this point. It really does feel like that. So yeah, that's my opinion on the Robinson rumours the past 24 hours. Absolutely big no to this appointment. So they cannot appoint this guy because this will cause absolute uproar in the fan base and fans. That stadium, that stadium will be empty next season if they appoint another duff coach. No pun intended. But another duff coach, then I'm afraid, no. We still have no idea what is going on, in terms, there's no communication as there recently. If you're not going to get a sporting director in, just tell us, just communicate. Because we still haven't got a sporting director. So yeah, I don't have a clue, we don't have a clue what's going on. Now for me, I said it last week to I wanted an announcement last week, but I'm telling you now, I expect an announcement this week now because this is getting ridiculous. Preferably ASAP, today, ASAP. If we're going to compete next year, it needs sorting now. People will tell me, oh, the season just finished, don't worry. Can I just remind people that we are under 100 days until the season begins. We report back to pre-season training, you know what I mean, I think it's 1st of July. That isn't that far away. We need to get sorted as a football club. We've got so much to do. We've got a squad that needs sorting. And I said it before, we need like 7 players. 7, 8 players. We're practically need a new squad next season. Apart from a few, Miller, again up in the air with the injuries though, Ruskin, Taylor, I think if he does get in early in pre-season and work hard, then I think he will be a good player for us if we work to his strengths, of course, and we have somebody in there that can complement him, a target man preferably, please. And apart from 3 or 4 players, I couldn't care less. We need a new squad. So yeah, we've got lots of work to do. So there is no time to be wasting. So yeah, guys, I'm not going to go in anymore. But thank you very much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. What you make of this latest rumour, because I'm just not accepting this kind of manager at all at my football club. Let me know what you think down below. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And we're back tomorrow for another video. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you all very, very soon.